Hello class, in this video I'm going to talk about the composite function. Let's begin. Let f and g be functions. The composite function, or composition of f and g, is a function whose values are defined by f evaluated at g of x for all x in the domain of g such that g of x is in the domain of f. The composition of f and g is also written as f composed of g of x. Now I'm going to show you how to create a composite function. In example 1, we will let f of x equal 3x plus 1 and g of x equal the square root of the quantity 1 minus 5x. Part A asks to create the composite function f of g of x and evaluate f of g of negative 3. By the definition, f composed of g of x is equal to f of g of x. And what this means is that wherever we see an x in f of x, we're going to substitute that with the square root of 1 minus 5x. That will look like this. So f of g of x is equal to 3 times the square root of the quantity 1 minus 5x plus 1. Now to evaluate f of g of negative 3. To do this, all we need to do is substitute negative 3 into the composite function. So f of g of negative 3 is equal to 3 times the square root of the quantity 1 minus 5 times negative 3 plus 1. So this is equal to 3 times the square root of 16 plus 1, which is equal to 13. So f of g of negative 3 is equal to 13. Part B. Create the composite function g of f of x and evaluate g of f of negative 1. From the definition, g composed of f of x is equal to g of f of x. So what this means is that wherever you see an x in g of x, you're going to substitute 3x plus 1. And that will look like this. Now I'm going to distribute the negative 5. So this is the square root of the quantity 1 minus 15x minus 5. So g of f of x is equal to the square root of the quantity negative 4 minus 15x. Now to evaluate g of f of negative 1. To do this, all we need to do is substitute negative 1 into the composite function. So g of f of negative 1 is equal to the square root of the quantity negative 4 minus 15 times negative 1. So this is equal to the square root of the quantity negative 4 plus 15, which is equal to the square root of 11. So g of f of negative 1 is equal to the square root of 11. And we are done.